What do you do when you've been ghosted? The perfect guy, the one you've been waiting your whole life for, the one it seems things are going so well with, suddenly ghosts you. Never to be heard from again. No call, no text, not even a goodbye note. And there you are, left all alone, wondering what happened, where did he go, what went wrong, and most importantly, what should you do now? Well, some of us are going to try to desperately get him back. Others go back and forth, second-guessing everything and blaming ourselves for being the reason that he ghosted us in the first place. We're so utterly devastated by the disintegration of what seems so promising, so full of potential, that we're unsure of how to move on after being ghosted like this. Well, there's a process for getting through this and getting back on track to where you were before he ghosted you in the first place. First, express it. Whether you punch couch cushions or a punching bag, cry into your pillow until your tears are finally dried up, scream at the top of your lungs, or pour out your heart to your best friend, the key is to let it all out. Let yourself feel everything, no matter how painful. Say everything you want to say until you get to the tears, and then let it all out. There is nothing as healing as those tears that finally come when we realize that underneath our anger and our rage at what happened is a hurt little girl who wasn't ready to give up on a dream. The dream of what could have been. From there, true emotional healing can finally begin. Second, write it out. Write it out. Write a letter or an email to him letting him know how much he hurt you and how much it hurt you that he suddenly ghosted you. Don't miss anything you want to say to him. Write out every detail, every feeling, every way you felt betrayed, misled, and disappointed with the way he suddenly disappeared without a trace, without any explanation at all. But this is really important. Don't send it to him. Don't send it to him. This is for you, it's not for him. It's in putting it down on paper that you get it all out. Well, it serves as a reminder of what it was really like with him when your memory can only conjure up all the wonderful things about him and the relationship, and when you start forgetting too easily the reality of what it was really like. Then, when you no longer need this reminder, once you can see the reality of what actually was instead of the fairy tale fantasy of what you wanted it to be, get rid of it. Third, realize that it was a gift. It was a gift. The bottom line is he wasn't the one for you. You weren't meant to be together. And it really was a gift that you found out now, as painful as this realization can be, before you invested any more of your time and energy on someone who isn't there, who isn't on the same page where he can give you what you're actually looking for from him. It doesn't get any easier the longer you're together. It only gets more painful. You've been saved from so much more heartbreak down the road by finding this all out now. Now you're available for someone who is on your page. Now you have the time and energy to spend on someone who's right where you are, looking for the same thing that you are with someone just like you. There is nothing that compares to this when you find it, and the fastest way to finding it is in the process of letting go of the ones that aren't where you are, as painful as that can be to accept. Above all, by looking at our relationship endings this way, we can begin to see that these things really do happen for a reason, and when it's meant to be, it will be. And when it's not, it's a choice you get to make, to choose to see it that way, as it clears the way for the right one to arrive. I know this last part can be really hard, particularly when he ghosted you. So if you need a little help with it, then make sure to watch this video next over here, and I'll see you there, beautiful.